championship in accordance with the Pankration version. Translated from ancient Greek, it means a fight allowing punches, kicks, hacks, and body slams.
My favourites are boxing and kickboxing, but wrestling's good too, so here I am because here you have everything. Boxing, wrestling and karate, all at the same time. And I like it very much.
Mixed fight contains the best there is in the martial arts. Punching, wrestling, and painful holds are allowed in it. There are only two restrictions: no knocks by the head, no on the back of the head, and no punches in the groin.
To say that mixed fights are cruel is a myth, and that children's mixed fights are cruel is simply a lie. Nariman is in for a fight tomorrow. He's done a lot of practice, and you will see that he's indeed well protected.
Levon Ivanov, too, is getting ready for the Pankration tournament at a small school on the outskirts of Moscow. He's not a professional fighter. He's a member of a fight club. There are tough fights there each weekend. No pay and no stakes. Pain, patience, and the adrenaline of defeat and victory, all are genuine.
Fights make the world simpler. Money and family are of secondary importance as long as you yourself live a real life. You realise that if you can cope with a difficult situation here, then you'll be able to cope with it in any other problems. I'm quite sure of it.
Mikhail is a student at a Moscow university. He's 18 years old. He joined a fight club after he saw an ad on the internet. He's a newcomer, but he decides to fight without delay.
No elbows, no knees, no wrestling. Full contact. We have little mercy on each other, but when we see that the opponent is not up to the mark, we leave him alone.
Mikhail has received his full dose of adrenaline. He goes to a fight club precisely for this purpose. Levon's aim is different. He wants to try his luck in the world of professional fighters who ignore all rules.
Physical pain is bearable, but it's hard to bear psychological pain. Inner suffering is much harder. That's how I feel.
A school of the Olympic Reserve, the 5th Pankration Open Championship of Moscow, 69 participants from every corner of the country. The average age of the fighters is 20 years. For many of the men, the tournament is the first step on the way to the professional world of mixed fight. The rules are simple. Men wearing no protective masks fight in a 5-minute round.
Here, fighters are allowed to use all kinds of the known techniques of single combat. Unlike many other single combat systems, this one allows punching as well as wrestling.
Levon Ivanov is the only representative of a fight club at the tournament. Other participants represent leading schools specializing in karate and boxing. Whole teams have come here with their sparring partners, coaches, and even fans. Unlike Levon, Nariman Sharipov is an experienced fighter. He has been successful for a long time.
I have been training for 7 years, and it's really helpful in life. I am not afraid. I am strong, and I can protect my sisters.
Levon looked forward to the fight for a long time. He got the serious rival. When the time came, Levon achieved instant success, but failed to develop it. A painful hold on the mat spelled his defeat. A mixed fight fighter has to be a multi-purpose sportsman. He must know how to make punches and have a good wrestling ability, both standing and on the mat.
You don't have enough experience in wrestling on the mat. When you stand on your feet, you do a good job, but on the mat, it's no good.
I'll do my best. Thanks.
Go ahead.
The tournament's final bouts did not differ from the title bouts of super fighters. Doctors had a lot of work to do, although nobody sustained serious injuries. According to the World Health Organization, football is the most injury-prone sport. Boxing occupies third place, but fights without rules are not even in the top 10.
These are self-sufficient fighters. They know why they fight, they understand what single combat is all about, and therefore they don't behave in a cruel way. Sometimes they can cause serious injuries, but they don't do it.
Levon could not stage a triumphant comeback to the fight club. Nobody had cared to go into detail about why he had lost the match.
I've analysed the fight, although it was some time ago. To be sure, you need sound preparations for such tournaments, because emotion can take up a good deal of time. You wait and worry and think about the fight, but really, you need to be calm and well balanced.
Paradoxically, members of the fight club calm down during a fight. They represent the middle class, managers, entrepreneurs, programmers, banking employees.
All I have is work at the office 9 hours a day, 5 days a week. On Fridays, getting drunk. That's all there is to it. When you come here, you get adrenaline and a challenge. If I have a good fight at the weekend, then I'm fresh as a cucumber all week long. Feeling just fine.
The average age of the club's permanent members is 25 years. Many of them have not done a bit of boxing or wrestling before, nor have they even taken part in street fights. Harsh fights are their hobby. They like suppressing pain. Most people cannot understand or accept their hobby.
I tell everybody that this is just regular practice, club or no club. I don't create an odd atmosphere around myself. I'm a normal, ordinary guy. I like to come here and talk to the guys. Yes, we do fight, but I don't see anything special in this, something that makes me different from other people. That is my idea of relaxation.
Alexander Yemelyanenko, a professional fighter ignoring all rules, has little opportunity to relax. He even practices in his car.
These are children's toys on a string. You toss them away and they come back straight into your hand. I decided to put it here so that I could practice whenever I liked. It is a punching bag in a car. Whenever I get bored in a traffic jam, I practice with it, and my spirits are on the uplift. I'm telling you, it is necessary to practice round the clock.
When Alexander was a youth, his mother did not allow him to do any boxing. He would hide his boxing gear in a mailbox inside the house where he lived. He would go out into the street pretending he was going for a walk, but on his way there, he would pick it up and go straight to the training session. However, he also did a lot by way of wrestling. Now he enjoys practicing his boxing technique.
Punch, stay off. Attack, 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 attack.
Yuri Razumov, the coach, teaches him punching techniques and reveals the professional secrets of big-time boxing to him.
Look at the taller ones. Use your arms. A punch here and a punch there. Punch, punch, punch. That's the way to do it. Alexander works hard, and that is the secret of his phenomenon. He is carried away by his job.
From time immemorial, the key formula of sporting success is people's eternal struggle with themselves for the sake of future victories.
Stop it, Alexander.
My abdominals are contracted.
In 648 BC, Pancration first became part of the program of the Olympic Games. fighters were allowed kicks and punches. They could use their elbows and knees. And they were also allowed body slams, painful holds, and strangleholds. Spectators were delighted. In the third millennium, the word pankration has given way to mixed fight. The rest remains unchanged. A man against another man. A favorite centuries-old spectacle. A show of blood, sweat, stamina, and pain.